Well, happy 6th anniversary to us.
Welcome to the channel of the Roving Veterans.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Bethany.
And don't forget about our dog, the Traveling Maverick.
We chose our name because we RV, and we're also both military veterans.
We bought our first camper in 2020 and been full-time ever since.
Well, y'all, today we are coming to you from right outside of Phoenix, Arizona. We are at the Chin Resort, Harrah's to be exact, and we're going to show you around. And for anyone curious, yes, this is a Caesars Rewards property. And with your resort fee, you get armbands for however many people are in your room to use at the swimming pool. So ensure if you want to be able to use a pool, you make sure you got those armbands with you. Harrah's Chin is a relatively new resort, and because it's relatively new, all of the equipment, all of the chairs, everything looks pretty new as well. We've seen a lot of pools around the world, and we've also seen a lot of casino pools, and I would say this is a pretty good one compared to some that we've seen in other locations. They even have slowly changing mood lighting in the swimming pool, just to make sure you have a little bit better of an ambiance while you're lounging around. On that note, make sure you tell them if you want a pool view room or if you want a desert mountain view room. Out of the pool, we're moving on inside. Let's go. Know if you have kids, they will have plenty to do while they're here as well, as there is an arcade and also a bowling alley in this resort. If bowling or the arcade's too much work, how about checking out a movie? They got that too.
It appears most of the kiosks that work are upstairs near the bingo room.
Alright, to bingo we go. We don't really ever play bingo, but, you know, they were about to have a tournament, so we decided, when in Rome, let's do it. Let's try something new.
There's only one area of this casino that is a smoke zone, and it is one slot area. They do have access to some snacks in the bingo room if you don't want to go all the way downstairs to the gift shop. But you can only use your card unless you want to have exact change, just know that. But it's pretty cool that you can use a card. You don't even have to insert it. And they have these little clean thingies on every table, and when you sit down they do this so they know to clean all of the table and everything in it after you leave. Bathrooms right outside of bingo door.
Well, we're going to play some bingo. Don't know what we're doing, but at least these little tablet things figure it out for us. Check it out.
Because I ain't good at bingo. I'm a little rusty, you know what I mean?
I played since long. Probably we were kids.
So it's got a little machine, or you can get the paper ones, but nah. This way you can't screw it up. Well, I would say we're the big losers at bingo, but Rob won along with like 3 or 4 other people, so we didn't quite make even our money back. Well, he didn't even make his money back, so I definitely lost. But we tried something new.
Oak and Fork was one of the higher-end restaurants they had here at Harrah's Chin, and we did eat here in both August as well as September for our anniversary. We enjoyed the calamari together. Rob enjoyed his salmon, and of course I enjoyed my pasta, because I'm always a pasta person, and I love me some shrimp at the same time, so of course.
So it looks like these little cactus blooms are trying to come out at night. Probably because if they tried during the daytime, they'd surely die around here. So last night when me and Maverick were out here walking, I couldn't figure out what that noise was. Sorry, it's kind of dark out here because it's outside, but just listen.
Man.
Oh wow, that one's smoking. Oh my gosh.
Covered up in the morning.
Wow, did you see that smoke?
Don't you know that thing's covered up by the morning time?
Wow. There's more smoke. Wow. Those things, man, I tell you, those things work. You could absolutely park out here if you wanted to in your camper even. So if you're not wanting to pay for the room but want to play at the casino, you still could, and you could still just park out here.
It's got a high top.
These people are probably doing it.
Show me.
So in case you're ever curious when you're watching our channel on here, this is how you know how long Rob has been off in between contracts, because he does not shave pretty much at all.
Must be about an inch a month or so. Maybe I should get the comb after it coming out good. Wow. I make a lot more money on my part-time gig when I got the beard. You know, a lot easier for people to pass me a few dollars to me and Maverick looking all dirty when I got this beard and long hair going. You know what I'm saying? So
He looks so malnourished.
like shearing a sheep. Should I go back down there like this? I feel like I can make you a nice sweater out of this.
Oh my gosh.
Might be the itchiest sweater you ever had. But it would be precious because I gave it to you. Get her down there, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody or Robbie here has $13 of free slot play. It gave him the option of 15 or gamble for more when he gambled and got 13. But now we get to pick a slot machine to play his free $13 for. So that's how they get you. It was only $13, so he didn't think there was enough to play, so now he put in another 100. I thought the pot was going to explode. It most definitely didn't. This sounds promising, but is it?
There's a lot of build-up for nothing.
So, in case you didn't know, sunflowers bloom at night. Check this out. And just like that, y'all, only took a few hours later, and the cactus is blooming at night in the desert.
Wow.
I just want you to see how big this cactus is, y'all.
That's really cool.
So I just want y'all to see how big this cactus is. You can't even see the top of it because it's dark. But can you see Rob at all?
What if it fell on
It would hurt real bad, I know that.
you? He gets excited for that first walk of the day.
Oh yeah, he does. And man, is this convenient.
So moving around as much as we do, we stay at a lot of hotels. And this one, we can actually walk straight out to walk our dog. We're on the ground floor, which is getting pretty rare these days, especially in these casino properties that we've been staying at. Look how awesome this is, though.
I just also want to show you this.
But it is absolutely...
They even make it to where you can do this if you don't want to get locked out. Or you can just use your key on your patio and check this out. Almost 9. This little guy's pretty happy. He goes right on the grass from the room. I also feel like most hotels don't do this. They still have a little gate thing right there that you can't get through. So this was pretty exciting to find.
What's up during the day though?
Now it's daytime in there. Almost closed back up. These ones I feel like look the strangest of all of them. But oh, that's what it looked like when they cut. And then here's one that looks similar but not quite. And it does have pokey. Pokey. And in case we've never mentioned it before, it's always windy in the desert. There's this big round couch type thingy right here, but if you need a charge, I'm charged. So this is on Native American or Indian land, however you call it.
Throughout our full-time RV travels since 2020, we visited lots of different Native American sites, and we always enjoy looking at the history anywhere and everywhere we get the opportunity. Both being veterans, we always pay our respects towards the veteran wall anywhere we're at.
Okay, so my papa was in Korea, and I have the hood of this, just not the whole jacket.
Same piece there.
I have it in the camper, actually. So from here, it looks like this, but when you get closer, it's woven like that. It's paper, though.
Alright, now we're done with decor and we're moving on down the escalator on into the casino. No casino allows phones at the table. However, I did walk around before they had tables open to show you around.
I'm gonna pick this machine. Well, it's doing something, but I highly doubt it's what I actually want it to do. I guess we're gonna see. I activated the red one. $4. In other words, play up to 4 sets of reels. Let's see what happens here. Oh, so now it plays on its own for a minute.
For the record, I don't really know anything about slots. I'm a craps player, but the craps table wasn't open yet, so I had to do something with my time, right?
Well, I'm not really sure how much I won yet. Well, I'm gonna say I'm not mad about this. I don't normally play slots, but I ain't mad about it. That was just for one of the games. I still have 5 of, okay, ain't mad about it at all. Alright, so this is 8 of 8. Let's see what we end up with. So right now I've won 202 on, $202. Ain't mad about it. Let's see. I put $100 in. I'm at $296. I'm gonna say that's pretty darn good. One thing I'm going to tell you when you play slots is a 1-cent machine is not always a 1-cent machine. Let me show you what I mean. You can't, even on a penny, when you push the penny, the smallest bet you can make is 80 cents. So no, it's not a penny. You can go all the way up to $8. I'm doing right in the middle. I'm on 4. Well, I guess it's not technically right in the middle, but I'm doing $4 per pull. Won 131 on that bonus. Now let's see. I put $100 in. Winning! Okay, I'm gonna pull it out now. So it gives you the options if you want to round up and donate your change somewhere, so I think I will. Alright, I've been at enough casinos to know I won on a slot machine, so I'm not gonna win anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up, and we're gonna get on out of here. Alright, so we are leaving. We didn't do the walkthrough video when we got here, so you get to see it after we've been in it a few nights. Here we go. Alright, so walking in the front door, we always leave our towels at the front door to make it easier on the staff. Alright, so let's show you. The bathroom's actually quite nice. Nice and glassed in. Now remember, this is a pet-friendly room, so it's all hard surfaces. You got it quite a nice little setup here. The vanity light is pretty good. Beautiful picture, which is probably taken around here. So you also have a bathtub. Not many places have a bathtub and a shower. It's usually just one. They have a little coffee area, which is nice. They get you an ice bucket. There's even a little bench at the front. They do provide you a water bowl if you are in the pet-friendly room. Again, hard surface, so you don't have to worry about it smelling like a dog or a cat or whatever people bring. You got you a table and chairs. This is a king-size bed. Also, there is a fridge that is not what they call it, mini bar. Like you can put your own stuff in. You got your ironing board with the iron. You got a safe if you need it. And then just a few drawers. Good enough size TV for a rat. You got a little desk right here, so if you need to do some computer work or just need a mirror because you got more than one person trying to get ready. and to the patio where you can walk straight out with your dog, which we showed you earlier.
This is awesome.
Great views out the front door, great desert and mountain views. And we can take the Madman party right outside if we need to.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess our anniversary weekend is officially over, and we're gonna go back to the camper because when you full-time RV, sometimes it's like, what do you do for birthdays and holidays? You're kind of on a constant vacation, right? Well, you do what you do, and instead change it up, and instead of staying in a camper, let's stay in a hotel for a couple nights. Why not?
Yep.
But the time has come. Back to the house, aka the camper. Go. All right, so it is Arizona, and it is August, and it is over 100 degrees already. Not even 11 yet. So instead of us walking Maverick to the Jeep, Rob's just gonna pull up right here because we're worried about his little paws. Yeah. So it's currently 107, and I'm gonna say that there are signs in the parking lot that say they will call the cops if you leave an animal or a child in the vehicle. Well, that should be done. Like, who does that? But you know the saying, there's a sign because someone's done it, so. It's a little windy today. Look at this haze. This is how you can really tell it's either really windy or really polluted in Arizona, because you can barely see the mountains when it gets that windy.
Look at this out here. This is why the air filter is such an important part of the RV setup. That air filter in there keeps us with good clean air, no matter if it's dusty or somebody has a campfire or something like that outside. It keeps our air nice and clean.
This video is a kind of collaboration between two different trips that we took to Harrah's right outside of Phoenix, Arizona. It is Harrah's, so it is a Caesars Rewards property brand. Just remember, being a native property, they have different rules with slots machines. So if you're a slots player, make sure you're choosing wisely. Well, that's a wrap on Harrah's Auction. We'll see y'all again next week. We post every Tuesday. Don't like casinos? No worries. There's plenty to be had on our channel.